You know it, but you don't really know it. You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 day, 180 days, 180 seconds to a better you. Message number 191. I'm sure you've all heard about how detrimental it is to spend so much time on your devices. Well, I know I've heard all about it, but the last 5 days of this race really taught me all about it, and it validated that sentence more than anything you'd ever imagine. I wasn't what you would consider a real overuser before, but that's because I didn't really know how much I was using it. One time, I don't know, about 2 or 3 years ago, I actually did write down how much time I spent doing what on my phone, and then I made some changes. But I also did that about the rest of my daily routine, so it was kind of buried in the midst of all of that. Well, 5 days ago, I realized and was advised to stay off the screen and off of my device. It was really important that I just focus because even though you're not using the phone a lot, you think, which was me, I still had to use it for the map and for the check-in. Those were the two key things I absolutely had to do. I know the route pretty well, so I didn't have to use the phone a lot for the map until the last 16 miles in some places in some confusing cities. But each time you have to do that, I had to stop moving, which is not a good thing when you're trying to cover 314 miles. Had to unlock my phone, get it out first of all, then unlock my phone. Then I had to find the map. Then I had to zoom in, which is annoying as a heck. Each time you are on the map, you have to keep zooming in. And then you had to figure out where you were going, then you put it away. That's actually time consuming if you do it over and over again for 10 days. So there were other things that I was on the phone like other people do. There's Facebook, there's Messenger, there's texting, and then there's the actual use of the phone, which is calling people. I didn't do a lot of that, but I was checking Facebook because that's where all our progress was. I was listening to the Success Hotline, and I was talking to Dr. Gilbert. So I was on the phone quite a bit, but I didn't even realize that until the person who helped me, one of the people who helped me get to the finish, realized I was neck and neck with Oprah. And I'll talk about Oprah another day, but that's the cutoff point. And every second saved would help me get there. Can you imagine how much it would have been painful if I had missed finishing this race just because I'd been on the phone? It was bad enough I made several wrong turns and had to backtrack frequently, but to have been on the phone doing whatever meaningless activity other than the map and checking in, of course, that would have kept me from the finish line. I think it's important that we pay attention to what we're doing, and I know this has taught me a lot, that when I get home, which will be another 2 days, that I will question every time I pick up the phone, what am I doing? What could I be doing? And I think if you help other people learn that and learn to focus, I had to focus simply on putting one foot in front of the other, what my next goal was, what was going on with my legs, when I needed to eat, drink, and sleep, if I could even eat, drink, and sleep, was there a space, etc. The focus on my goal. And I've never really done it to the degree I did in this 10 days, which is part of why I think it was the hardest thing I've ever done. It was also the best thing I've ever done. And I'll stop rambling now. I'm still traveling. I'm still recuperating, but I'm feeling good, and I'm so grateful for all of you. And this is the greatest village anyone could have ever belonged to. And I thank you all, and hope you have a wonderful Diamond Day.